Get the tools you need to become a free and independent trainer with my Dumbbells to Dollars course at www.dumbbells2dollars.com. How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video, in about 5 minutes less, I'm going to go over the two biggest mistakes that fitness professionals make when they build their websites, and it's hurting them. It's hurting their ability to grow their business, to get clients, to make money, and I see it so often since we've started our Fit Boss hosting, which you can check out at www.dumbbells2dollars.com, where we build websites for you that work. I found through consultations that trainers make the same mistake over and over and over again. So I guess to get ahead of the game a little bit, I'm going to teach you guys the mistake that many trainers make when they build their websites. So it's really two. The first one is, number one, they don't put themselves in a position to be found. They focus a lot on design, but not on being found. And then number two is that they don't put the right information that they need to make the very first sale. All right, now I'm going to simplify this with an analogy afterwards. But when I talk about putting yourself in a position to be found, oftentimes when trainers are building their websites, they're putting all of their energy on their logo, their blogs, their vlogs, their videos, their pictures. All of that is important. But you could have the most beautiful, functioning website, but if nobody knows where you are, nobody's ever heard of you, then what's the point of your website? And the way to know if your website is good or not is to go on Google and then try to find yourself. Just type in boot camp near me or boot camp in your town. If your website isn't coming up, you're missing out on a lot of good organic searches. And yeah, you could do Facebook advertising, but when we talk about being in a place where you can be found, people are actively looking for you. And if you don't put yourself in a position to be found, those people are warmer than any Facebook lead that you can get. So instead of just focusing on design and then not worrying about anything else, take some time to put some effort into your search engine optimization. There are really only two platforms that you need to focus on that will help you to be found by a prospective client. The next mistake that trainers make is that they shoot themselves in the foot. So when you talk about your homepage, you should look at it as your onboarding page. The only goal of your homepage is to secure your first sale. And the first sale that you're going to make is not getting money from the clients. The first sale is convincing clients to give you their information, name, email, phone number. And that's the only goal of your homepage. And oftentimes trainers give too much information. So they got their blogs, their vlogs, their videos. They're overwhelming this client or potential client with information. And then a couple things might happen. Number one, you might overwhelm them and then they leave. Or number two, actually a lot of things can happen. Number two, you get them in like an analytical mode where they're now breaking down everything that you're saying. And then they make a decision, logically, which people don't do when they buy things. And number three, the biggest mistake that you can make is that something gets lost in translation and then they don't want to make a move at all, or they just lose interest and bounce out of your website. So I always say the best thing I learned was, how do you make somebody want something? All right. And you make somebody want something, i.e. your services, by giving them the impression that they don't have it. So your website should create one of two emotions. Either it should elicit intrigue, where they say, all right, I'm interested. I need to fill out this form so I can learn more. Or it should elicit emotion, where something on the website clicks with them, makes them happy, makes them laugh, and they're like, okay, I want more of that. I should fill out this form. If your website is just information, the worst thing that can happen is you give away too much information. Now you've overeducated the client and they don't think they need you at all because you gave it away for free. So save all that extra stuff for your member area, for your membership section, and then you can give it to the client after they've given you the information. But your main goal is to elicit intrigue and emotion, and then you can get the ball rolling. You don't want to try to sell the client on the site. Don't put your prices on. Don't put your cart on. If they've never known you, they're not going to buy from you anyway. So let me try to simplify this when it comes to dating. If you made the same mistakes in dating as you did with website building, this is what would happen. You would say, let's take me for example. Let's say I was looking for a potential mate, a potential girlfriend, all right? If I didn't focus on my search engine optimization being found and I just focused on design, that would mean that I would work out like crazy, that I would groom myself amazingly, I would get the best clothes, and then I would sit at home every weekend and not talk to anybody. All right, so I got all this stuff going on, but I'm not going where people are looking to find me. All right, so that's the importance of search engine optimization. And then when we talk about getting the first sale, which is the information, let's say I find that potential mate at a party, at a club, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to go up to them and then propose, i.e., I'm not going to try to sell them as soon as I meet them. I'm going to try to elicit some intrigue, or I'm going to try to make them laugh. And if I can break that one, if I can get that one icebreaker done, then I can get their information, their name, their number, whatever the case may be, and then I can further this in an interactive fashion where they're asking questions, I'm answering, I'm asking questions, they're answering. So I'm actually giving them an experience that's personalized for them. Imagine if I just went to a club and I had a book about Jonathan and I said, here, read this book and get back to me. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So when you're building your website, think about that. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to be found and that you're eliciting whatever emotions are necessary for the first and most important transaction, and that is the transaction of information. Now, you might find this to be too difficult, and if this is something that you want us to do for you, you can always go to www.dumbbellsanddollars.com. That's why we build websites, because trainers aren't great at this. So if you want more help, I definitely recommend that you check out our hosting program, watch our video, learn a little bit more about us, and then you can schedule a consultation, and maybe we can build your website for you. But that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, put them on the comment section below. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, try safe. Stress levels low, get rest, don't slap anybody. Love your clients, love you back. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.